game status. Roach is here. I thought I'd
Yes.
do another video to really expand on the Spellforce 3 gameplay.
Alright then, let's get to it.
So this is the first main mission that you'll be doing with your own avatar character. And at the moment I've just got to
Understood.
take over several outposts to expand my territory.
I'll
If you
try.
watch my previous video, you'll notice that I said I'm heading to Leonon. Well, this is where Leonon
The
is.
outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
And the elves have taken over the area, so I have to break in and take it back.
Yes?
But they're still
Yes.
fixing that. Okay, so I'm gonna
I'm ready.
try and gather some more wood.
Let's see.
We still need to gain more territory, Tahar. If we don't, the elves can pin us down.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Okay, so that's 2
Alright.
outposts I've taken. $30 food. Yeah, 30 food doesn't seem like a lot. Might go with the wood again.
Yes?
Yes? Any news?
Yes, we set up some new outposts, as you suggested. What now?
Well, I guess now would be the time to arm our men and prepare them for the attack. In other words, we should put up a barrack.
Then that's what we'll do.
So this is pretty much your standard base building game. Except it has a lot of RPG elements.
Alright then, let's get to
I've
it.
got some abilities on my main character, Shield Bash and War Cry. War Cry taunts all enemies in a small
Building
area
completed.
around me. That's another logging camp done. Wood, 10 food. To upgrade it, that'll give me access to more workers. Here we go, I'll take over this.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. As you command.
This outpost here.
Building completed.
Alright, now I can build some units. As you can see, these recruits require 3 food. Arsonists require 2 wood and 3 food.
This
And I need
will only take a
blueprints.
second.
To be able to learn those. So I might build 3 squads of recruits and 2 squads of arsonists.
What's next?
List of recruits. Oh, I've got to build 4 recruits.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Well then.
Okay, there we go.
That should work.
Now I'll build 3
Chop
arsenals.
chop, man. Let's get to...
Maybe 2 actually. I don't want to go overboard with how much resources I'm using. Ah, there we go. 100 food. That's more like it.
What do we need?
Oh, we need that up there.
Well,
See, and as you can see, your main headquarters will send out a cart that will transport all the necessary resources that you need to build some of these buildings. Oh, oh. I'll try and get rid of these guys so they're away from
Give up! Charge!
my little outpost there.
For the queen! For the crown!
Building completed.
For the crown!
No, I can't apply status effects.
You will regret this. All right, I think our outpost is in a good spot now. Let's go talk to the general.
I might upgrade that one so I can get some more workers to build towers.
Huh? Of course, Commander.
Alright, there's all my recruits. Blueprints for that, blueprints for that. I mean, I've only just started, so I don't expect to have like every blueprint, every
Made up your mind.
available. So get rid of this, I'll feel a little safer in my area.
Building completed.
There we go.
Will do.
It'll only take a second.
As you command.
How's that? Oh yeah, they've built the bridge, cool.
I think we're in a good spot to attack now, General.
Good. Then we'll attack right away.
I don't want to question your orders, sir, but wouldn't it be wise to do some more scouting first? There might be a weakness in their...
Fine. But not much longer. Who knows what these elves are planning? And if they carry the blood burn out of the village, no amount of scouting will help us.
Talisman a second chance. I actually like these talismans. I might get another
Alright.
one of those.
Stay
I've
alert.
got See, as you can see, I've upgraded it to a frontier post, so now I have 2 extra workers. So I might build a watchtower. Oh, hang on, I'm missing someone.
It'll only take a second.
What is it?
So much to
there it
do,
is.
so little time.
Alright, I might go up across the bridge.
Yes,
Need something?
as you command.
I'll bring my troops up here.
We're being attacked.
Uh-oh.
Attack!
War here, priest. Yeah, no, my guys.
Commander, fight!
He's elven novice. Oh, see, the armor is just like torchbearer unless they just carry a whole bunch of torches and just throw them. Okay, well that's...
Commander.
Alright, I probably better do the same down here.
That should work. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Actually, what I might do is send a couple of recruit units down there. Just to protect that sort of area.
Right away.
For the queen!
Got it. Now would you look at that?
Within a statue of Tiara, maybe the villagers attempted to regain her favor. So, the village has been hit by a plague called Bloodburn. Yes, I've taken some notes down so I don't forget certain things. So, the plague.
We're being
basically-
attacked.
Oh, hang on. Ah, man, where's my units?
Well then.
Yes. Take them down.
How did they kill that? Did the peasants fight?
What is it? Will only take a second.
They must. The peasants must have fought back, but I didn't see them attacking.
Huh?
Say the word.
Oh, I need stone.
All right then, let's get to.
And I don't have access to that, so I might as well demolish that and that, because without the stone, there's real no point in trying to build them. So what I'll have to do is just provide more units in that area to protect certain areas.
Interesting.
Still appear to have been looted animals. I mean, this landscape is beautiful. I mean, the trees sway back and forth. The flags, you can see flags flapping on top
Charge!
of buildings. Alright, Ricochet is a area effect ability.
They will fall.
Charge!
Oh, undead. I should also tell you that I'm playing this game on easy. I don't really like
You don't know
playing
who you're messing
games
with.
on the hardest difficulty straight up. I like to enjoy the game first. So I either play it on easy or normal.
Yes.
And then once I've enjoyed the game, I've played through the story, then I'll play it on a harder difficulty. Oh, I'm under attack again.
Yes. Now, attack!
The Elven Rangers. That's cool.
Commander. Fight!
I think I might need...
For the crown! Now, attack!
Oh, there's a traitor here. Uh-oh.
For the crown!
We're being attacked.
Take him down.
Yes. Fight! Take them down.
Right, I'll need...
That should work.
Now,
I'll
attack!
just set up some guards in the area to protect my carriers and peasants.
Take them down! For the crown!
Okay, fine. Oh, no.
Whatever's necessary.
Huh? For the crown!
Okay, what's this? It's a lumber mill.
Commander. Fight!
So I might start destroying some of their buildings.
Understood. For the crown!
Well then.
What? Oh, population requirement is 6. Alright, I'll have to upgrade these because these also increase... sorry, upgrading your output.
Yes. Now, attack! Take them down.
Population limit.
Now, attack! Fight!
Oh, I see what attack is. They're trading with the outpost.
For the crown!
Building complete.
Take them down.
Pray tell.
All right. I think our outpost is in a good spot now. Let's go talk to the general.
Do it.
I beg your pardon?
I said do it. Rob me, beat me up, kill me. That's all you people do these days, isn't it? Mage wars, more here elves, blood burn. Sometimes I wonder how I even made it to this age. Ah, well, every streak of luck has to end eventually, doesn't it? Seems that mine ends with bandits.
We're not bandits.
Oh, well then, what brings you here?
We're soldiers, and we're here to investigate the recent outbreak in Leonon.
Outbreak? I assume it's this blood burn you're talking about. Then I apologize for my insolence. Care for a glass of mulled wine? Some chicken broth, maybe?
Thank you, but we are short on time.
I see. Well, then how can I help you?
What do you know about the outbreak in the village?
Not much. I try to stay away from the village as much as possible. They are decent folks, but, you know, I came here for serenity. All I know is that 3 weeks ago, those elves showed up and made camp, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. More here elves, by the look of them.
3 weeks. That's before the infection must have occurred.
Some days, yes, but I doubt they had something to do with it, if that's what you were thinking. They were quite friendly with the villagers, even though they wouldn't tell them the reason for their presence. Then the dying started. Evidently, I observed all this from afar. I was out fishing on the lake, to be precise. But still, it was enough to get a good picture. The first victim I saw was one of the farmers. He was out working his fields when he suddenly collapsed. To me, it looked as if he was coughing blood.
Keep talking.
Well, he got up, and immediately the elves that were there carried him back into the village. The next day, it happened again. Only this time, to 2 women doing their laundry at the creek. Again, the elves helped. I couldn't tell from the distance, but it even looked as if that tall woman, their leader, examined them.
We're being
Whatever
attacked.
she did, though, it didn't stop the plague. That same night, there was screaming from behind the village walls, and it lasted for the entire week. It was gruesome.
What about you? Were you never afraid you'd get infected too?
Well, of course I was. Which is why I stayed away from the creek after it got truly dire. I only returned yesterday, when the screaming had ceased. However, I still feel fine.
Is the entire village affected?
I don't think so, but I can't be certain. The elves only locked down the village some days ago. But before that, I still saw farmers on their fields and people fishing the creek, though it was just a handful now instead of dozens, as it was before that. So whatever atrocity that plague is, it did not take all of them.
You don't know that. Maybe the bloodburn is already in them and is simply not broken out yet.
Possible. I am neither apothecary nor alchemist, so I wouldn't know.
I see. And I guess you don't happen to know what exactly the elves are doing this for.
I don't. But for what it's worth, the elves don't seem to be afraid of this plague. They did not avoid physical contact with the infected. At least, not that I saw. Also, even though they helped the villagers once the bloodburn broke out, they didn't seem to be too... how should I say? Agitated. To me, it looked as if they knew what they were dealing with.
Between when the elves arrived and the first outbreak, did you notice anything odd?
Such as?
Such as odd noises.
No, I don't think so. Sorry. Then how can I help you?
You don't sound like a villager. Where are you from?
Oh, long story. Briefly put, I'm from Eberlight. Tiara's Grace, if that name sounds familiar.
That's the noble quarter of the city, isn't it? You must have had quite some coin if you lived there.
That is correct, I did. Drapery was my craft, and I was good at it. But then I grew older, and the usual questions began to arise. You know, the ones that sound silly, but nonetheless keep you awake at night.
Such as?
Let's not go into detail. Suffice it to say that they made me question some of my decisions. Long story short, I gave all my belongings to an orphanage and looked for a quiet place to do some soul searching.
I'll upgrade the outpost as well.
Yes.
Some information will be useful. Is there another way inside the village apart from the southern gate?
Another? Oh. You want to get past the Elven barricade. Apart from the north and the south gate, no, there isn't.
There's a second entrance?
Yes, there is. Just follow the path to the east.
We'll be off.
Fair enough.
I thought he was oh yeah, he is a trader. Okay. I might sell some of this stuff. We'll keep the mace. Get rid of the grey crap. Oh, I can't sell that. I'll keep the armors. That. He's got a lot of stuff there to sell. I don't know if I've read that yet. think that's light resistance. 2,700. See, I don't want to buy this stuff in case I pick something up along the way and then I've just wasted that money. It does not have enough gold to complete the transaction. Oh. Okay. Sentenza Noria.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Stay alert.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Is that stone? Yes, there we go. I can only assign 2 workers. Oh, whoops. There we go. I'll get 3 on the stone, 2 on the...
Huh?
Oh, more units. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like I can upgrade anything more. I'll have to bring me guys back and build more outposts.
Of course.
Oh, now I can build towns. I don't want me units running off too far in case they
Yes. For the ground!
Running into too much that they can handle it.
What do we need?
Yeah! Make it quick!
Let's go.
Let's
what
see.
goodies have I got now? So a sword, a focus potion, and a health potion. Okay, what I might do is this
Building completed.
That I can construct down here. Yep, there it is.
Yes.
Alright, that's one watchtower.
That should work.
Ah, damn it.
Yes.
Orders?
Made up your mind?
Charge!
You read my mind.
We're being attacked.
Commander. Take them down. Fight! Of course, Commander.
I'm ready.
Interesting.
Building completed.
Alright.
Understood.
Charge!
More lost souls.
We're being attacked.
Now would you look at that?
Chain mail. Okay.
As you command.
Huh?
Alright then.
So leaves there.
Yes, as you command.
As I know that fire, so I won't leave units there. I'll send them
Understood.
down
That
here.
way? Of course.
Blueprint for that. Fortified watchtower can't build.
Orders? Yes, that's a good spot.
Should be able to get more wood
The
here.
outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
100 food. 500 wood. We'll also put a hunting cabin over.
Pray tell.
Okay. Okay, I might save it.
Acknowledged.
For the Queen! Take him down!
Now more on deck.
For the crown!
Building completed.
Interesting.
I don't know what that just done. It just lit that on fire.
Let's see.
Oh, shrine of healing.
Onwards.
Building completed.
2 in there. 3 in there. So again, I might just get 2 woodworkers, and I'll go the 3 hunters.
Huh?
Okay. Go.
Aye.
For the crown! Of course, Commander.
Let's
Now,
these guys
attack!
attacking.
For the crown!
Let's go.
and get these guys in behind so I can take them at 2 fronts.
Charge!
Stay alert.
Ah! Charge!
Oh, looks like an outpost here.
Just give up!
Oh no.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Oh, more undead.
This is
They will fall.
for the crown!
Yes.
Need something? Uh-huh.
Fight! Take them down! For the crown!
Might destroy this sanctum.
What is it?
The next game I might get is Divinity Original Sin 2. I have the first one and I really
course.
enjoyed playing that.
Take them down!
I'd like to continue on with that series of games.
Interesting.
2 potions and some gold. Not bad.
We're being attacked.
Understood.
Commander. Fight! Now! Attack! For the crown!
Now I think we're in a good spot to it.
Good. Then we'll attack.
I don't want to question your orders, sir, but wouldn't it be wise?
Fine. But not much longer. Who knows what these elves are planning? And if they carry the blood burn out of the village, no amount of scouting will help us.
For the crown!
Okay, they're going to attack that door.
Say the word.
As your command. Yes. Fight! Take them down! Now! Attack!
You will regret this.
Huh?
Okay. I've destroyed their main base, so I don't have to worry about them attacking any of my settlements.
We made it. The barriers are down.
Yet no sign of their scryer. She must be hiding inside. Bloody coward. Let's move in.
What the? You
Charge!
bastard! Don't
Now!
say I didn't warn you!
You bastard! Blah, 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 blah.
Huh?
Okay, now I'll get these guys to
For the
attack
crown!
gate here.
For the queen!
Salangar! This isn't over.
Yes, it is. It is over.
Gone. Damn it.
It's over.
What about the scryer?
We'll get her. Talk to us, woman. What happened here?
Are you?
Sent by the queen. Now talk. We...
What was that?
Elves. They must have gotten reinforcements.
Oh, come on.
Blazes. Carpal, Tahar, return to the outpost at once. They need someone to lead the defenses.
Understood. What about the village?
Anselm and I will guard it. The rest of the Wolf Guard should arrive any second now. We will just have to hold the village until then. Now move.
All right, Tahar, let's move. Back to the outpost and quick.
Oh, I see.
All.
Alright, where's my dudes?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It will only take a second.
Commander.
Let's get my guys down.
Fight! For the crown!
What's next? Expansion
Pray
is the key to victory.
Good choice. Good choice.
Expansion
We lost
is
the
the
sector, Commander.
Yep, there's me guys now. Elvin Norris.
Huh?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Let's get to work.
This-
Need something?
They've all just stopped.
Yes.
Understood.
Whatever's necessary. You read my mind.
And I've also gone up a level. Okay, I might go with... Might go with brutality. I might go for Bertram.
Aye.
Now, attack!
Commander Gilias.
Say the word.
Stop. Stop. That's enough. Please, just listen to me.
Need something?
Yes?
Acknowledged.
Hang on, I better...
Good choice.
I'll retake this
Expansion is the
outpost.
key to victory.
I'll build that one. Hunting cabin there, and I've already upgraded that.
The outpost has
Oh,
been
look at
built.
that.
We've
How
expanded
cool
our
is that?
borders.
So if it gets destroyed, they rebuild it as a frontier post.
Building completed. Building completed.
But why? I've got no
Yes?
workers. Do I need to...
I'm ready.
Uh-huh.
Of course. Orders? Yes.
This will be a masterpiece. So much to do, so little time.
What do we need?
Please, I give up. All that, we didn't want any of it.
You should have thought of that before you attacked us.
Yes, I know. Scryer Elian told us about you. About the reason you're here and your disagreement.
That's one way to put it. Your people opened fire on us.
Yes,
That was
and they
some
shouldn't have.
disagreement.
Elion, she got scared. They'd been in that village, surrounded by corpses for almost a moon's turn now, and my troops should have arrived days ago. She had her orders, you know, to protect the village. It was never our intention to start a war.
Whatever your intentions, this is Nortander territory. Capturing a village, invading our lands, this is an act of war.
I know, but the situation required that we acted quickly. And given recent developments in your country, we could not take the risk of you denying us entry.
Recent developments?
Yes, the purity of light and their persecution of mages. Do not misunderstand, but especially to us as elves, who are almost all magically gifted, we just don't understand why Lord Marshal Arendir just lets them do as they please.
And that justifies breaking a century-old treaty between our races? That's some strange reasoning.
I get your concerns.
That's a relief. I was beginning to fear all of Nortander had lost their minds. Either way, this is a different topic.
It is. If it wasn't your intention to start a war, then what was it? Why did you come here?
For the same reason you're here. The Bloodburn. The Moorhere elves have been struck by it too. At least we believe so.
You believe so?
Yes. There's discussion about that going on in Leafshade as we speak. Suffice it to say that the symptoms of the Bloodburn seem to be different for elves than they are for humans.
That's interesting.
So you're here to... what? To examine it?
Yes. We are here to study an outbreak firsthand.
And you aren't afraid? How do you protect yourselves against an infection?
We don't. You see, that's one of the many misconceptions you humans have about the Bloodburn. It's not an ordinary disease, as your Lord Marshal believes, and thus it's not contagious. You could ask a dying woman for a dance and it would not affect you.
How can you be so certain?
Just observe the pattern. You can wipe out an entire village, but the one a mile south of it remains unaffected, even if the wind is blowing in their direction. And for some reason, it may take a strong man of 30 winters and spare his grandmother. Where's the logic in that?
Maybe we just haven't understood the pattern yet.
If you think it's contagious, you must have brought some protection, didn't you? What was it, a potion?
Yes.
Please show me.
Here. Sorry, Tahar, but I want to see this.
Just as I suspected. Watch.
What are you doing? You're drinking it.
Yes, because it's just fire nettle extract, nothing else. Your medicine is completely useless, and whoever brewed it knew that. Please, I beg you, you need to believe me. The Bloodburn isn't an ordinary plague.
Then what is it?
This is what we're trying to find out. But, as of now, we believe it to be a curse of sorts. One originating from a very ancient, unknown kind of magic. So this is it, Evran. The truth. We are here to understand.
So why not just come out with that right off the bat? And some of their voices seem very familiar, especially the female protagonist's voice. It sounds very familiar. Commander Gilius' voice sounds familiar as well. I bet you all know who Santanza Noria sounds like. He sounds like Geralt of Rivia, who is voiced by Doug Cockle.
Someone told me you arrived here several days before the outbreak.
And to you, that looks suspicious. I understand. But believe me, we didn't cause it. What reason would we have? We knew it would happen in Leonon because we learned that there are certain signs before it happens.
Such as odd noises?
So you know. Yes, odd noises. Or even a voice, as some have claimed. Strangely enough, not everyone can hear them, and hearing also does not necessarily protect from the infection. All this, it's a mystery.
In other words, you knew an outbreak in Leonon was imminent and decided to come here to observe it.
Yes. We also hoped to help, but none of the remedies we had prepared worked. It was tragic and got under our skins. Which is probably one of the reasons why Elian was already on edge when you got here.
I still don't understand, though. Why didn't your squire let us in?
Isn't it obvious? Because she wanted to prevent you from carrying out that order.
What order? To examine the Bloodburn?
Oh, I see. Your general. I'm afraid he didn't fill you in on your true orders. The village is to be purged. Every survivor, children, women, elders, will be killed. The Crown believes this is what it takes to prevent the Bloodburn from spreading to Greyfell.
Wow. Mass murder? I suppose in those times that's really the only way to go. But, jeez.
This is ridiculous. How in blazes would you know?
Can't you guess? We have ears in Grey Keep, as you probably have in Leafshade.
Then we need to stop him.
I was hoping you would say that. I would help you if I could, but given what's happened, I doubt my presence would help. In other words, it's in your hands now. We will withdraw our people until dawn. Farewell, Evran. And thank you for sparing me.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but mass murder an entire village when people may not be affected
Got it.
or infected.
Bertrand, what do you make of this?
Of what that elf just told us?
Yeah.
Honestly, no idea. I don't think he's lying, but that doesn't mean they're right. Especially not that part about our orders.
And if they are, what should we do?
I don't know. We can't refuse an order, can we? You know, that would make us deserters.
Yeah. You're right.
I might save it here before I go rushing off because I don't know.
Tahar,
Anselm, what happened? Where's the general?
up north. He left us in charge. What about the outpost? Is it safe? Since you just strolled in here, I suppose the elves have somehow surrendered.
They have. Look, Anselm, I need to talk to the general. There's something about the bloodworm we didn't...
Save your breath for later, Corporal. This place is getting purged.
Purged? You mean...
Yes, it's tragic, but there's no other choice. The general said it was the plan all along. Until we know how this plague spreads, we cannot allow any of these people to leave. Not alive. I'm sorry.
But the general doesn't have the information we have. He should know before we do anything.
It would take an hour to catch up by now, and even if you were to tell him, he seemed pretty set on this. Which I understand. It's all of Northander we're gambling with. Maybe all of EO.
So you knew this is what we're here for? Why did he tell you and not us?
He didn't. I only just learned it myself.
This is insane. Look at these people, Anselm. We can't just kill them.
What do you want me to do, Tahar? Fall on my knees and cry? It's an order, and we are soldiers. It's as simple as that.
Forget it. I'm not killing these people, and you won't either.
That's what I wanted to hear. One last thing before we kill you, betrayer. Do you remember her face?
Tiara's breath. This is about your sister, isn't it?
So you know. Color me impressed. Yes, it's about my sister. The one who died saving you in your father's hideout, under General Noria's command. Isamo Tahar. He burned her alive. He blasted the skin from her skull. And all just because of you. All because of the fucking betrayer's child. But no, that wasn't enough. Instead of killing you like he should have, General Noria, Sentenza took you in. Trained you as if you were something special. Wolfguard. He might as well have spit on my sister's grave.
Anselm, this isn't fair. This isn't fair, and you...
Fair? Fuck fair! What in this fucking life is fair, huh? She died, damn it, she died! Only so this piece of shit could live. Good thing is, you refused the direct order. So we don't even need to cover this up. Now let's get this over with.
No, Anselm! You can't do this!
Watch me.
They will fall.
Damn, I gave him that new shield too. And that weapon. Damn it.
Charge!
Oh, shit. Shit.
Stay calm, Bertrand. This wasn't our fault. We just have to...
Tahar, there's news from the jet. Tiara's breath. What happened here?
We can explain. They...
Stay where you are. Slaughtering your own brethren. I can't believe it, Tahar. I should have guessed. Drop that weapon now. And you too, Carpal. Unless you want to save the hangman some work.
Hangman?
What do you think? You're charged with high treason. Betrayed by the betrayer's child. The general will love to hear this.
I wonder if this would happen if I chose the other option as well. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I will do another recording another night. So stay tuned for more. Stay righteous. Keep up the good fight for better games.